Good morning, good evening, and good night. I'm Salo, and welcome back to Physical Hygiene. So today we're starting the series, Wedding Ready, and we're about to get our first workout in, so let's get into it. We're going to be doing pull-ups, push-ups, squats, lunges, and dips. We're going to add in some calf raises, but that's just to round everything out. You don't want to go crazy. You just want to stick with the basics for now. That's what's going to help you the most. Once you go further in, being more advanced, do what you need to do. But we're just trying to get this in right now. We're just trying to get it in, get it going. That's all we really need. So let's get started with the exercises. Hoping for 45 minutes today. We're going to start with a 5-minute warm-up. You can walk it. I'm going to do a little jog. It doesn't sound like a little jog, but it's also because getting back into it. So you just have to start. It's the only thing you need to do is just start. All right, so a little 5-minute run done. Word to the wise: wear the right clothing or you will be chafed. When it hurts. So like I said, starting with pull-ups. The goal today is going to be 3 sets of everything. So I'm doing 3 sets, and as many of those to be the full thing. And if I can't, then I'll switch over to an easier variation. But yeah, let's get started. This is also a good way to start. If you want to record yourself, you can fix your form. You can see where you started and how you're doing. Maybe later on we'll go back and watch the videos. I'll probably be talking about these videos in a couple months when the first part of this is over. But like I said, let's start with the pull-ups. See how many we can do proper, and then an easier variation. 45 minutes is the goal, like I said. I didn't mention this before, but you're gonna wanna warm up. Or I didn't mention it, but I didn't say anything about it. That's a scapular pull. It's kind of a warm-up. But that was hard. So 3 pull-ups hopefully. Two. All right, like I said, I'm gonna try to do what I can, and if I can't do it, I'm gonna do an easier variation, which you're gonna see right here. I won't film all my sets. I'm working off an iPhone. That's all I got right now. So I don't have the storage for that. So let's get into it. What do you say? 10 to 15 reps is what I'm looking for, but that's 10. So like I said, I finished that first set of pull-ups, and you just want to take a little break. Sometimes you are starting off and you're still really sore just from the first exercise. So what you can do is you can superset. So my back is already a little sore from the first set. So we're gonna do push-ups. And they got this little contraption here. Kind of gives you a little elevation, which is gonna be nice because the higher you go with a pull-up, the easier it is. So let's see how many we can do. Okay. Can you see me? All right, so now you can go back to the pull-ups. And like I said, you can just superset them. Save you some time, give you a little extra rest on a certain muscle group. I'm out of shape, but that's also why I'm doing this. I was in shape, I've been out of shape before, got back into shape. So here's me showing you from the start. This is also just to prove you don't need a lot of time. You don't need special places. You don't need a gym. You just need to do something. Let's get these finished. All right. We're on the last set. Push-ups, pull-ups. And then squats and calf raises and maybe lunges. Also, a little special bonus something at the end. But for this last set, shirt's coming off. Like I said, I'm a little out of shape. So you'll see that pretty well. That's 10 pull-ups. I know it doesn't look like I'm doing pretty well, but on the third set, haven't done this in a while. Not too bad. As long as you're giving some resistance, whatever you can. Push-ups. Halfway. Ugh. 4 more. Two more. There we go. Push-ups, pull-ups, done. Squats, calf raises, and I said lunges and dips. This might be a lot for today. So we're gonna do lunges, calf raises, or no, I'm sorry. Squats and calf raises after a quick 2-minute break. You start somewhere. So, as long as you're better than you were yesterday, you're doing something. That's all we need. Let's get to the rest of this. All right, same things with the pull-ups and push-ups. Squats are hopefully till 15 reps, if not lower. So let's quickly get to it. Sorry guys, it turned you off. Side action. Again, harder than I remember it being. Two more sets. All right, guys, that's it for today. I believe it's 9:19. I started at 8:55. Let me double check this. I lied, it's 9:22. So that's 27 minutes for this workout. And then my cool down is walking back to the car. All in all, not bad for starting back up. Feel pretty good about it. The real world, it's noisy. Everybody's just trying to do their job. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a good one. I will see you Wednesday and Friday. This is the 3-day split. I'll have the 2-day split for you next week. See ya. Hey guys, how's it going? So this is day 4 of week 1. So the plan was to do a 3-day split for this week and then to do cardio in between those last 2 days. Well, I happen to be too sore to do a workout that Wednesday, and I forgot to film the cardio session on Tuesday. So this is Thursday. I'm doing a little 15-20 minute walk. Again, the whole goal is just to get outside and to do something. Something is better than nothing, and you just have to be better than you were the day before. So yeah, I will be doing a workout tomorrow, that being Friday, and then hopefully this video goes up in the coming Monday. I have to edit everything together. It's not gonna be super crazy video. It is normal to be very sore, and if you feel like you have to take an extra day off because you're just too sore and you need a little more recovery, do that. It's hard as a beginner to overwork yourself, but it's possible. So if you need a little extra rest, get some rest, but go for a walk. That's all you gotta do. The reason they call it rest and recovery is because you need to rest. That doesn't mean to do a bunch of recovery exercises. You can, but don't call it a rest day, because it's not. A rest day is where you rest. So go do a little walk, a little bit of cardio, and get out there. Yes, be disciplined, but no, don't confuse a lack of discipline with a need for recovery. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. All right, what's up, everybody? This is day 5. So my soreness has gone down a significant amount. I'm getting started with a little warm-up walk, maybe a little jog, just like 5 minutes. Something to get me moving and get the blood pumping, and then we'll hop into the workout. Something I should have been doing, but I didn't do till just now. I am currently 241.2 pounds. Big boy. Oh yeah. So, gonna finish this walk real quick. It's nice and hot, very sunny. And I'll meet you back inside to go work out. All right, so just finished our little warm-up walk. It was just about a mile, 15 minutes. Nothing crazy. I didn't really go for a run or anything, just a nice little walk. All right, so here's the plan for today. So I'm gonna do chin-ups, I'm gonna do dips, and then we're gonna do lunges and calf raises again. Same thing as last time. Goal is 3 sets. Goal is 12 reps. If you can't do a full rep, do the progression. Usually it's negative. So 45 minutes, that's what we're trying to hit. And let's get to it. Round 2. All right, that's 12. I'm gonna do 2 more sets. I'll meet you at the next exercise. All right. So that's 3 sets of pull-ups. Curl-ups, chin-ups. Like I said, if you can't do them, do a progression like I did. Just do negatives. Now we've got 3 sets of dips, lunges, and calf raises. So let's get to it. All right, so like I said, we got dips. There's not a better place for me to put you right now, so you're just gonna have to stare at my back while I do dips. I'm gonna try to do as many as I can, and then negatives, obviously. Four, 6 more negatives. All right, 2 more sets. All right, so that's 3 sets chin-ups, 3 sets dips. We've got lunges, and then we're gonna superset them with calf raises. Whew. So far, I believe we're like 25 minutes into the workout. So, under 45 minutes is the goal. I think we're making it happen. New angle unlocked. All right, here we go. Lunges. 2. Calf raises. Two more sets. All right, so got the last set in of the lunges and calf raises. I was only able to do 2 sets. I felt like if I pushed myself towards the 3rd one, I might cause an injury, so we're gonna stop where we're at. Workout is about 30 minutes, so not bad. Staying under that 45. Gotta take as little time as possible because we've got a life to live and things to do throughout our days. It's the point of this series. Show you how to get ready for your wedding and how to do it while living your daily life. We're all just trying to get by. So this week didn't go exactly as I planned as far as workouts and everything. So something to improve on. I will see you next week on Monday for week 2. This was week 1. Thank you for joining me, and y'all have a great day.